And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt's long, fellas, and it's got to be at least 31 feet.
Looking good.
Yep, that works. Nicely done.
Just a short putt remaining here. He's currently tied for 5th. And Rich, I could see you on the edge of your seat all day. It really was one of those cliffhanger performances. This player has a slender lead.
Absolutely, Luke. You always want to have the biggest lead possible, but I gotta say, one stroke is better than none.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. It's time for our second round coverage of the event. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, our featured player leads this event, but not by much.
No, just have a small lead out there. It's a nice place to be, out in the lead. And I'm telling you what, there's a lot of hungry players behind you trying to chase you down.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the fifth hole. Henny Koyak's been sharp with the reads today. How's that lie looking out there?
I really like the look of this. It couldn't be lying any more perfect.
Needs this one to kick right. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
You gotta love a downhill left-righter.
That's disappointing. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This for par.
Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
The 6th is a par 4.
That is absolutely spot on.
Standing over his second shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
This one is all over it.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Oh, in the fairway bunker. These are always the tough shots.
I'm telling you, I would blame the caddy. Bogey here yesterday, looking at the same score today.
Going with the 5-iron here.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
Looks like this one's going to go pretty hard to the right.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And tapping in for par on this one. And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. It's time for a one-shotter. That was a bit of a miscue.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
For the par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time for our third round coverage of this event. Luke Elvey alongside boothmate Rich Beam. As always, it's great to have you join us. This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been. And don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple. Find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's head out to the 10th. Oh, well played. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
It's just about 3 feet away. That will drop and it will extend the lead. Okay, and after that hole, now 21 under for the event. On the tee of the 11th, a par 5. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Yeah, that one will play. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now that finds him in first place. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
That one's going to catch the thick stuff. His second shot here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. A quality shot, that. 7 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. Has built a huge advantage going to the final round.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. .2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us once again. And Rich, as this final round gets underway, our featured player is at the top of the field.
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
Let's check in on the play. Out at 15. He's put together a very impressive display. Got a handful of shots lead over the field. Will he close this one out? Could roll into the rough on this one. Oh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Going with the hybrid. That one's just found its way onto the first step. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
This one's looking good. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee. It looked like it came out of a cannon. He's setting up for his second shot. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive. Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think. This is a par putt.
Don't be fooled by the short length. There is still a lot of movement here to the left.
Oh, that just kills you. 3 putting for par. Currently in first position. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Just 3 feet to the cup. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. That one's heading down Broadway. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. This putt to win the event. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 25th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Yes, winning it does get you into a few more events at the beginning of the year, but you better play your...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Q School final champion. What a life-changing moment for our featured player, Rich.
What an incredible accomplishment. Great win. Gives you so much more confidence heading to that first PGA Tour start.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The first round of the Ace Championship is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. Rich, it's a huge day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. Think back to your first time on tour. What were you thinking on the first tee?
I was trying not to think about anything because every fiber in my body was racing 1,000 miles per hour. It was overwhelming. It was exciting. It was nerves. It was, I think, every emotion that you can possibly have going through your body at one moment in time was there. But at the end of the day, you're here. You're playing on the PGA Tour. There's nothing better.
And now to 9. Let's see what the featured player can do from about 160 out. And just one shot back. This is a 9-iron on the way. All right, we can work with that. This putt to move into first place. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This one's going left to right.
Great putt there for birdie. And now into the top spot on the leaderboard. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Yeah, driver not necessary. See a lot of players taking long iron, maybe even a fairway metal. Second shot goes to a green that runs from front right to back left. Back left is the most difficult of all the pin positions on this par 4.
This looks right at the pin. 3 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
That one drops.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. We make our way to the 11th. It's a par 3.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3. Great design.
Looking to get up and down from here. A 13-footer here.
This putt, it's to save the par.
Wow. And now a tap in for bogey. After that hole, he falls back to 3 under.
Some of the most noticeable improvements at TPC Boston in the redesign by Gil Hance starts here at the par 4 12th.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a greens protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. 19 feet to the cup. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, can be firm with this one up the hill, but it's going to move to the right as well.
Well, this looks pretty handy. Putting for par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. The 13th's another par 4, but you're working back up the hill.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
Don't you dare stop it. Slow, slow.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green. Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. I don't mind the look of this.
Good putt there. That'll work.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Holding steady in first place after that one.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
This is a massive fairway on an extremely long par 4. Tee it high and give her all you got. Second shot downhill just a little bit. Big danger here is when they put the flag on the right-hand side. That can really hurt you.
Now at 3 under par. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. This putt is 14 feet away. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a 1-shot lead. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round one, and he finds himself in first place.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round? You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 2 of the Ace Championship is about to begin. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. It's 3 under par for our featured player as we begin our coverage. We're going to take you out to number 12 now. Down to Henny.
Andrew, I have no good news, I'm afraid. This is pretty nasty.
Ooh, I think this one's coming up short. That's a misfire there.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Needs this to drop to save par. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. We've hit a par 4. It's the 13th hole.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. 4 shots clear of the field. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. This putt from 3 feet away.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Let's begin the 14th.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Going with the 7. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And he's down there. You got to read.
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
This one's tracking. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will move him to 6 under par. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Yeah, some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron, back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie.
This will play nicely. Let's go down to Henny.
And from around 135 yards,
not a bad shot right there. Setting up here with a long putt.
Giving this one ample room out to the right.
Here's one to walk away with a par. As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. Halfway through, and they are in first place entering the weekend.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Third round coverage continues of the Ace Championship. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
Let's catch up with the play on 13. Well, they can't all be good. 9 under for the tournament. This is a 9-iron on the way. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Setting up here with a long putt. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
All right, a 20-footer.
Looking good.
And just to finish up the bogey. Our featured player continues to lead the way, up by 9. To 14, it's a par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Still not putting.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
This one greenside in the rough. Magic with the short club. And a tap in left for par. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 15th.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that. So driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway. You got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
I like that one. 8 feet left to the cup. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day. And with that, he moves to 9 under par.
The 16th is a par 3.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
4 against the wind to stick that one.
A birdie putt awaits. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently at 10 under par overall. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
Well, that'll work there. This is his second shot. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 10 under for the event.
Out to the 18th tee.
A speed slot down the left-hand side. Go ahead and try and find that one from there. You're going to have just a long iron, maybe a hybrid for your second shot. Got to be mindful of that ravine short of the green. You initially want to bail out to the left-hand side, but the further left you go, the harder that chip shot becomes.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
On the green in 2. How about that?
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Oh, almost. This one is 5 feet away. Oh, that birdie would have been a big boost to the card. A par putt tap in. That will do it for today. 18 holes remain, and wow, there is a lot at stake tomorrow.
Yes, you always want to be in first place going into the final round, and saying that it can be uncomfortable as well. We'll have to see how this player tomorrow handles the pressure.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to find out who will win the ACE Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. You can really feel the energy on the grounds today. Someone is going to take it low. All the thrilling action is right here on 2K Sports. And now to the play on the 14th. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. beautiful shot from our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Okay, this from 210. Not a green in regulation. That's a tough one.
A bit too much club there.
A look at the lie in the green side rough. Seven feet to the cup. A bogey on the scorecard, and things might be turning a little bit.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
This one appears to be fairway bound. Time for the second shot here at 15. Going with pitching wedge here. Wow, our leader's got it going today. Here's a putt to get to 12 under par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I've got it going left to right.
Ooh, that was close. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. So close. This putt from 4 feet.
This for a bogey.
And that one goes down the stretch at 10 under par.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Oh, that is just too bad there. This is dicey to say the least.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today.
Ooh, that was a thick lie. Oh, anywhere but there, not in the water. Well, this putt is from way downtown. Oh, 8 feet to the cup. Right on line, but just misses. 4 feet to the cup. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Currently -5. Going with the pitching wedge here. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Ooh. Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage.
The 18th and final hole is a par 5.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side, carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily, 6s as well.
This one is heading toward the rough. That's the thick stuff. Might not have enough out of the rough on this one. What an incredible shot this would be out of the bunker to win the event. Out of the sand into the cup. This is what dreams are made of to win the event. This is why you spend hours practicing shots like this, a chip to win the tournament. Okay, a putt to win the tournament. And there it is. He has just won his first PGA Tour event.
Show me the money. Rags to riches. He wins the big prize. Congratulations.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.